in Arizona. They're doing the Super Bowl thing, and somewhere in the middle of the game, a porn clip pops on the TV.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone having little shenanigans down at the old relay station.
And Danny, what do we got? This isn't the news story. This is the actual porn clip popping on?
This audio is from somebody's actual DVR. You'll notice that the audio quality, it's okay. It's a little tinny, but that's because somebody was, like, videotaping their television. So this is off their DVR exactly how it aired.
And this is real. This is some guy trying to do it.
No, this looks to be the real thing.
All right, here we go.
Maybe somewhere on this drive they ought to go back to that. Now they got those safeties deep again. Second and 10. Warner, touchdown! In the field territory. 30, 20, 10. Arizona has the lead.
But, you know, if he starts bothering you a little bit, just slap his or his pants. Just give it a little crack. Can't. It's lodged. It's lodged in there. Hold on. Let me get it out for you. There you go. Just shake a little air at you. Okay, you can...
And he went to the perfect guy in the perfect
way.
I bet you somewhere someone is furious that a football game interrupted the porn.
Yes, excuse me. I was watching some porno, and...
You think someone's calling the cable company? My porn was interrupted by some dumb game.
That's hilarious. I was hoping that it was going to come in right at the touchdown. 10! 8! Pull it out of his pants.
Now people, because of this radio show, think that's our bit. This really happened.
Where did that come from?
In Arizona.
Oh, my God. That's wonderful.
Yeah. The video. How do we turn people onto this video?
This video is located on a website called Fleshbot.com.
Are we allowed to say Fleshbot?
Oh, and there it is. It's just switched to the porno portion.
Right to the porno.
Imagine sitting watching the game, and then it's like, what is...
Was that actually...
Is this a commercial? Is this one of the wacky commercials?
Did they show it pop out?
Yes, they do, James.
Oh, good. So at least
give it a sec. And
it's
here you go.
Is this for Doritos? What commercial is this?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Is this the new Transformers TV spot they said they were going to play?
What is that?
That audio translated into the clip that we
And then back to the game.
Yeah, the slapping you heard was him doing a hula hoop type motion. And it was something slapping against his thighs.
Yeah, side to side.
Yeah, is what you heard.
Is that are people mad when they're watching the game and that happens? I would love that.
Yeah, it would be great. I'd laugh my ass off.
I want to know more about this because this is brilliant for maybe a website or something. You get into cahoots with the guy at the TV station. Go, look, let's do this.
There's no upside, though. There's really no upside.
What if the guy's making, like, no money and this website, let's say, gets to him and goes, look, you got to put this clip on right in the middle of the game. We'll get national exposure. I'll give you 100 G's.
That's an interference. There's, like, something really illegal about it.
Yeah,
It's an FCC violation, I'm sure. And by the way, how about this porn actor? From just doing a regular porn movie, and all of a sudden, your penis is on television during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's name is Evan Stone.
That's Evan Stone. That is Evan Stone.
Yeah, look at Jimmy.
Did you recognize that?
By the way, the picture is from the hips up. I mean, down. Damn it.
Hips up.
I always get that back. I'm a dyslexic idiot.
No, when he stands up, you can see he's got the hair. In the beginning, you can see his hair in his face. That is Evan Stone.
Yeah, okay. I thought you recognized
And
him.
this was actually, I guess, there's a Club Jenna channel on whatever service provider is out there in Arizona, and this was what I guess was playing at the time.
Oh, some signals got crossed there, huh?
Wait, let me jump in. We got Tony. He's a cop in Arizona. Tony.
How you doing?
Good. What do you got on this?
Hey, I'm a police officer in Arizona where this happened, and it was only Comcast cable and it was only the non-HD feed. But the police departments got inundated with phone calls with people demanding that people be arrested over this because their children saw it.
Wasting 911 time because what are the cops going to do? There's porn on my TV. All right, well, come in and shoot your television.
Makes the Janet Jackson thing look like it was nothing,
Dude,
huh?
yeah, first it was Janet, now it's some guy's
Well, this was only a local thing.
Imagine if it wasn't local, though, and that went out all over everyone that was watching the Super Bowl.
That's what I thought he meant at first. And I was like, now I wish I would have watched the game.
Women calling, demanding that penis replace their husbands. Like, officer, could you shoot my husband's? Find that gentleman.
Wow.
A good boy, Evan.
Jesus, God.
Hey, we could get this done. Eric, I'm not even going to say where you're from, but you work in TV, and if someone offered you money, you would do this, right?
Yeah, if someone offered me enough money, I would definitely. I barely make anything.
And this is easy to do, right?
It would be very easy.
Wow.
It depends. If you're in master control, it's the slip of a finger. If you're in tape, you just pop in another tape.
I'm telling you, I'm surprised this hasn't happened more. You get some guys that make no money, and you go, hey, let's do this thing.
It's happened by accident. There was a guy at the CBC, his foot slipped, and he punched up porn.
No, why? Because these guys are watching porn. They're bored. They're in the control room. They have to be the guy that has to work Super Bowl Sunday, so they got something else on one of the monitors.
Never thought of that.
And all of a sudden, you hit the wrong switch by accident, and then there you go. Everyone's checking out what you're watching.
I worked in TV before comedy. I don't think it's that easy to do, man. A control room sometimes has several people in it. If it was that easy, why, like you just said, why wouldn't people be pulling this?
Why hasn't this happened before?
It's all in your position. If you can do it and not get caught, I work with 10 other people. They wouldn't know who did it.
And you tell the other guys, hey, I got it. Why don't you guys take a break? I'll watch the control room for the next hour.
That photo is depressing me, by the way. It's a still photo of her sitting there, and Evan is standing up, and you can only see him from the waist down. And he's not even. He's completely in I just woke up state. He's not ready to have sex. And it still dwarfs me when I am ready, and it's depressing.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, it's like he just woke up, and it's behemoth.
When I look at that photo, I just think, it's amazing. I automatically think that, like, the girl I'm dating would leave me in a second for that.
Yeah.
Women don't put as much focus.
They would.
The girls,
of course they would. I'd leave me for that.
Girls say it's not about the size, though, Jimmy.
Yeah, but he's a professional. He has sex well, too. He knows what he's doing. It's not just big. Yeah. He has sex for hours.
Wow.
For money. You can stand on his legs and do whatever you want. They give it to you right.
His legs.
They give it to you proper.
That move.
I've been depressed about size lately because I've been very much enjoying the BBWs on.
Oh, really?
Ew.
No, not
big beautiful whales.
Not women, Jim. Women, have some respect, please.
You like fatties?
Not fatties, but like I like a little chub, big-breasted. You know what I mean?
Why?
Plump.
I don't know. I just kind of like it sometimes. But like, I am not well endowed enough to ever satisfy. You need to be
one of these beasts.
You know what I mean?
You got to get past all that.
Yeah, there's a lot of
There's a lot of that you got to get past before you're getting to the areas that she's like wants you to get to.
Before you get to the goodness.
Yeah. So, with a skinny girl, you're immediately there.
The goodness is pretty much on
journey.
The goodness is pretty much on the outside.
Yeah.
I need a girl who's just getting over an eating disorder, just right there teetering on collapse.
With a fat girl, it's like standing on the lip of a volcano and looking down and trying to punch the lava.
Yes.
By the way, I liked how that TV guy's insight into the scheme was the whole trick is not getting caught.
Yeah.
Is that what the trick is?
Well,
is that it?
We got another guy. I work for satellite operations at CNBC. We always play around with this stuff off air. So I guess they kind of like mix in their own, like make their own little show. Bless you. There's a bunch of people that saw the clip. Let's take a couple more of these. Jason, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good
Jason.
Evening.
Hey, I'm from Long Island, stationed out where this happened. And I'm watching the game with my 3-year-old daughter. My wife's on the computer, and she's like, "Did you just put porn on? Did you just order this?" I said, "No. What the hell? What? The remote's over there." And she's like, "No. Turn it off."
That's a terrible story.
I've never heard.
Dude, it's not like the story's like bad. Like you're just telling what happened, but you tell an awful story.
This is about porn during the Super Bowl, and you're wrecking it.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, so then, she said you put on porn, and I was like your delivery stinks, your timing's awful, your description is horrid.
He's got all the elements, they're just there for him.
All this stuff is there. You're like It's like you stepped up to where an artist had all of his stuff, his paints, the canvas, and you just picked up the brushes and just slapped it on and made crap. Whereas an artist could have made something beautiful with the same exact tools.
I apologize, guys.
All right, no worries, Jason.
What happened at the end, Jason?
No. We'll cut our
What did she say? We eating guacamole? What happened?
Let's go to Brad in Arizona. We'll try another one. Brad, save us, Brad.
Brian.
Brad.
All right, Brian.
Can we hear the story? Brad.
It happened twice. The first time it was the clips to the porn.
Yeah.
And they had it on for like 10 seconds, and then, I don't know, guess they messed up, and that was that.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is wonderful.
Riveting.
Yeah, let's go to...
Wow, is there a pizzazz filter on the phones?
Now
Just removes it. Oh, my God. What lackluster human beings.
God
I know it was porn. And,
It shocked them so much they can't even speak.
Now all I want to do is go to the phones, though.
I know.
Jeff in Indiana. Jeff, save us, please.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning, Jeff.
Wanted to say, you got to take your hats off to this guy. He pulled the ultimate Tyler Durden.
Yeah, a little Tyler Durden action in Arizona, right?
And a frunkus.
6 R's. Let's not forget.
of course, anything more is queer.
Energy level up.
What are you going to do? All right. Well, enough of that.
That first guy sounded like he was doing coke and he couldn't get the word. My wife.
Yeah, I know. You've had conversations with people that are doing coke and their jaw's grinding and they're just babbling with a story you don't want to hear.
I've noticed that from conversation I've had with people that actually have done it. And
yeah, that's it. Conversations had in the mirror.
It's
We got an update.
despicable.
Comcast is offering $5 discounts for everybody that saw the porn during their Super Bowl.
Wow. $1 for every 3 inches.
You are good at math, Jimmy.
Thank you. When it comes to genitals, I was voted second most likely to guess girth.
Who was first?
My father.
Oh.
He's not gay at all, but his nickname was Size Queen Norton. And I was Size Queen Jr. It was so hard following in his filthy shadow, his oniony smelling shadow.
Joe DeRosa.
That's what happens when you work on the fly, folks.